Hello, gamers. I'm Kevin, and welcome to Aetherdrift Drafting. Having a blast with this set. Getting up to maximum speed, high velocity, big fatties. I love this set so far. Having a blast with it. Let's play some Premier Draft. Hopping right in. Gonna get some music playing here in a moment. All right. Game on. Let us begin. All right, pack one, pick one. What do we got? I see a Grease Wrench Goblin. I see a Sky Seer's Chariot. I see a Spin Out. I like one drops. Big fan of one drops in this set especially. Grease Wrench Goblin's a pretty good one. Sky Seer's Chariot, also a card that I like. I don't really love the idea of a first pick Spin Out, but I think it's one of the better cards in the pack. Back on Track is interesting. Maybe we could take that first and plan to play some Reanimator deck. Yeah, I'm going to take Grease Wrench Goblin. It's cheaper. I like one drops. See where that leads us. A Roadside Blowout, possibly. I like 3 mana bounces that draw a card. Big fan. I don't think this black-red Signpost Uncommon is that good. I don't know. Seems like it's probably okay, but it's not blowing me away. There's a Goblin Surveyor here. Ooze Patrol would have been a good follow-up to taking Back on Track. Play a little black-green Reanimator. But I think I'm going to take Roadside Blowout. I like this card. Alright, pick 3. See an End Rider Spike Spitter. I like uncommons that draw me extra cards. Transit Mage may be arguably better, because it just draws you a card right away. There's also a Nimble Thopterist. I've been very impressed with that card so far. I think Transit Mage is probably our best pick over this End Rider Spike Spitter. I do like the Spike Spitter, but I'm just not sure it's quite as good as a Transit Mage. I'm going to take that. We'll make sure we get a few good targets for it by the end of the draft. Okay, lots of blue-red in this pack. There's one card that's not blue or red. That's wild. 5 blue cards, 4 red cards. All right, so I'm looking at Crash and Burn, looking at Gilded Goda, and I think I like Crash and Burn a little bit more. Though Nimble Thopterist is up there. Might be a little bit better than Crash and Burn, honestly. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take Nimble Thopterist. There's at least one more Crash and Burn floating around. Cloud Spire Captain. That card strikes me as powerful. But 3-drop, 2/3. I mean, it pumps up your board sometimes. I don't necessarily like the way these packs are looking. I'm looking at this cheap flying creature or Pedal to the Metal. Probably the Skystreak Engineer. Trade to the Helm does not look like the kind of card I want to play, though I imagine you could do some fun things with it in this set. Trade away Thopters and the like. Reset my mouse there. Alright. Field of Goda or Sky Crash? I do like Sky Crash. So having 2 drops is strong. Do we want to move into another color instead of red? Do we want to take this Grim Bauble? Is this a signal to move into black? Now, all we have for red is the Grease Wrench Goblin. Now that card is good. None of these other cards really contribute to the blue-red plan. So I'm going to take Grim Bauble, speculate. See if we get past more good black cards. Glitch Ghost Surveyor looks okay. It's definitely not my idea of a good time. Chitin Gravestalker is interesting. Chitin Gravestalker could be pretty cool. Okay, I'm getting past lots of red now. Maybe trying out black was not the plan. So Engine Rat is in this pack, but I see 2 of these red cards. I guess I'll take Marauding Mako. Kilorna does not look like my type of creature. She blocks everything, though. Goblin Surveyor here. Alright. There's a black-red land that maybe lets us play Grixis? Maybe? Is that what I want to do? Or do I want to Pedal to the Metal? I don't think I want Pedal to the Metal that badly. Kickoff Celebrations is definitely a blue-red card. Alright, pack 2. Well, I don't necessarily need to play these black cards, but there is the possibility. I like Road Rage. It's a shock plus. Kind of wish I had Sky Crash in here, but that's okay. Alright, what do we have here? Crash and Burn, Clamorous Ironclad. Clamorous Ironclad is something I can search up for with the Transit Mage. Hopefully I can wheel that. Crash and Burn over this Dynamite Diver. You know, I probably want as many things that cycle as possible with this Marauding Mako, so let's start taking them. The Howler's heavy. It's not really what I want to be doing. But it does the trick. I mean, Haunted Hellride seems pretty cool. I'm gonna take Howler's heavy. There we go. Spectral Interference, Spike Shell Harrier. I do like Spike Shell Harrier a lot. 5-drop 4/4 that bounces something. I'm going to take that over any of these other cards. Reducing speed, very, very powerful. Crash and burn. Or another 2-drop. I think I'm going to take this Sky Streak Engineer, hoping I wheel a Crash and Burn or two. Thunderhead Gunner is definitely good. It is the kind of card that you want to be playing in this deck. I might take it over a Sky Crash, though Sky Crash kills everything. Yeah, I'll take cheap removal that cycles. We'll see another Thunderhead Gunner, probably. Dynamite Diver might make... Ooh, another Marauding Mako? Nice. I think Trip Up is probably going to be our pick here. It's a good removal spell that also cycles. Yeah. I'm in. There's a wheel on the Crash and Burn, as we had hoped. Cycle, Goblin Surveyor. I'll probably take Goblin Surveyor. That card's going to be good. It's also going to be fine to discard, because I can exile it to draw a card. Oh, whoops. Do I feel the need for speed? Oh yeah, Kevbot, you know it. I'm a little late on that response, but yes. Speaking of speed, my feel of speed is higher than the rate at which I responded to your message. Speed! We're going to be reducing our opponent's speed with this Harrier. That'll be fun. Let's see. Cycling effects, removal. Cycling effects and removal are definitely going to cross. Ooh, wielding a Howler's Heavy. The card's probably fine. Oh, hello, Draconautics Engineer. That's a bomb. Heck yeah. That's awesome. I guess Howler's Heavy is technically removal. 6 cycly effects. Okay. You probably use several more, to be honest. Do we have enough artifacts for Memory Guardian? Transit Mage searches for Memory Guardian. Spire Mech Cycle might be the pick, though. Okay, probably not. I think I'd probably rather have a Memory Guardian. Maybe Adrenaline Jockey, because I know that card's awesome. And I do actually have some exhaust abilities to make use of it with. I don't think Memory Guardian's going to be that good. I don't make enough artifacts. Spectral Interference. Any cheap cyclers we want instead? No. Yeah, I'll take Spectral Interference. This curve looks pretty reasonable. Oh. Alright, I do like the idea of having this for a cycling deck. Pay for all of my exhaust effects and for my cycle effects over another crash and burn. I could probably wheel this though. My deck wants to be aggressive. Ooh, a broadside barrage. I like that. Excellent removal spell. I'm in. Waxen Shape Thief. We also have a Bloodfell Caves to go with this Far Fortune. Do we make any treasures? No. Far Fortune is pretty sick, but I'm going to take this Cycler. It'll work with our deck better. Ooh, wow. Tough choices here. Endrider Spike Spitter, another Ironclad, or a Thopterist. Pick 7. I think I should probably just take the Nimble Thopterist for the best chances to win. I could take Guidelight Optimizer. That pays for cycling abilities too. And couldn't wheel the other Clamorous Ironclad. Yeah, maybe the other Thopterist was a mistake, but... we're gonna have to make a few cuts. We might be able to trim lands, but we have a lot of 4-drops. Adrenaline Jockey, probably not great for my instant speed deck. I have a lot of instants. Yeah, it looks like Goblin Surveyors are kind of bad. One cut. Maybe one of the Howler's heavies? I don't think so. Card does exactly what I want. Hmm. That's our last cut. Look at all those 4 drops. These are 2 drops. Can I justify playing 41 so I don't draw through my whole deck? Not really. Guidelight Optimizer does help me ramp into these. It helps me pay for cycling costs. It is a 2-drop. I don't have a ton of 2-drop creatures. Yeah, I like this the way it is. Let's run it. Aetherdrift. We might not be reaching max speed very often with this deck, but it's going to be fast. At least that's our hope. I'm going to try and mulligan aggressively for Marauding Makos and just win with those. It's going to be hard to actually win with the Marauding Makos with only like 6 cyclers, 6-7 cyclers. But I think they're still going to be really good. Probably should have taken the other Clamorous Ironclad over the second Thopterist. Alright. Here we go. I like this hand. 1, 2, 3. And I might be cycling. Indeed. Oh no, I don't like that. I guess I'm not even going to attack. I'm going to take Clamorous Ironclad and just like play it next turn. Gotta watch out for those Reanimator spells. Our opponent's digging for land. They didn't get one. It does attack for a lot. Our opponent's about to do something fancy. Possibly just cast a 4-mana spell. pretty good. Get back his Broodwagon. That was a pretty reasonable top deck. Especially since my opponent has 6 mana next turn if they play a land. We like Hazard of the Dunes in the yard. I'm gonna go ahead and kill that. Keep attacking for 6. Part of me wanted to Road Rage the Molt Tender there, but it's a Lightning Bolt. I'd rather hit something else that matters. That's pretty darn good. Alright, so now I think I'm going to hit that 1/1. And we're just riding this menace train till the end. Here comes the Broodwagon, probably. Just need to keep him from having 4 creatures. Good game. Glamorous Ironclads hit hard. Good games, Sunny Onage. Clamorous Ironclads for the win. Alright. Alright. Clamorous Ironclad. I'll consider taking you over a Nimblethopterist a little bit more next time. Apparently red is not the color to be playing in this set, but that's okay. We've got some fun cards. Be right back. Green is showing to be the best color so far, in my opinion. Black is quite good. I like green-white as a color combination more than most others. This is a long queue. Yeah, blue-red is certainly not the best color pair, but I like the way it looks. I like the way this deck looks, at least. If I had to draft again, I'd probably avoid drafting the cycle deck, but we're trying things out. You know, it's week 1. We're having fun. You don't necessarily have to have the best deck every draft. Though that is, in general, the goal. It doesn't have to be. Sometimes we just want to try things out. Blue-red? How badly do I need Crash and Burn against blue-red? Probably just want bodies. Transit Mage. We'll grab probably the Spike Shell Harrier. Our opponent hasn't played anything. That'll be a nice way to slow him down. Pretty good one. Huh. It's pretty awkward, isn't it? That Ward 2 is annoying. Next turn we could attack the Marauding Mako into it, but needed an extra 1 mana in order to hit it with the Howler's Heavy and cycle this. I like this. Waxen Shape Thief as a Spike Shell Harrier at instant speed seems pretty nasty. Robot Turtle. A fun card. Yeah, I think I do this. Make a 4/4. Oh, I'm no longer at max speed? Shit. I didn't think about that. I was going to give the dragon haste. Oh well. Next turn we can Spike Shell Harrier and then haste everything if we want. I think Draconautics Engineer on 6 is definitely a great play. Maybe our opponent has a Howler's Heavy? This doesn't give trampled, does it? Howler's Heavy. That's fine. Our opponent can spend their spells to keep their things alive. It will not help them win against a 4/4 flyer. Our opponent has open mana, so I'm not going to do anything crazy. Could get Skystreak Engineer out, but I don't feel the need to yet. I think I'd rather have the Shape Thief enter as a copy of this 4/4. I'm okay with this. What you got, Ryan B13? Fine. Okay. I'm gonna take 4. Good chance I just top deck a land and win. Oh, there we go. That works. 9, 10, right? There's no reach. Eight, 9, 10, 11. Good game. Good game. Blue red. All right, we're 2-0 with blue red. Crash and Burn is expensive. I can see why it's not performing incredibly well, but I still like the card enough to play it. Metal Trowel. You gotta watch out for those. They'll dig a good hole. Alright, no Marauding Makos in this hand. I don't love, but I'm on the draw, so we'll hang on to this. See what comes our way. I like Optimizer on turn 2. Okay. I'll discard a mountain. Oh. Marauding Mako, a little bit late, but not too. Excellent. I have a feeling our opponent also has Spectral Interference. Let's find out. Nice. Let's see what we can do to keep our opponent from getting to max speed. All right. This looks safe. Too many flyers. Yeah, I can't stop it. Our opponent's getting max speed. Glamorous Ironclad does seem okay here, but I'd rather just do this. Pretty good draw for our opponent. All right, that was a good draw. This, oh, Jesus. What a rip. Our opponent's got some nasty rares in this deck. I roll. Good game, good game. Lost to some rares. You know, sometimes you lose to rares. Sometimes you lose to good opponents. Sometimes you lose to good rares. This looks alright. Okay. No saddle on the Bulwark Ox and no land. Okay, well, I guess I don't need to kill it that badly. I got things to do on turn 4. I don't need the Ironclad. I think I should just kill this. Tick up our speed. We'll take some damage next turn. There we go. And then next turn we have this Nimble Thopterist and max speed for lethal. Sorry about your luck, Myth. Sorry there, Myth. It's a good game, but it really wasn't one. Your opponent gets stuck on 2 lands and you curve out. You know, that's magic. 3-1. Let's keep it rolling. We're having fun with blue-red. We got beat by an excellent white-blue deck. And I wonder what we could have done differently to beat Perilous Snare, and I just don't think it was in the cards. Our opponent top decking that 4/4 flyer was pretty strong. And then getting another one. Yeah, good games, good games. Time to start playing Standard soon. Play some Insidious Roots. Deck looks fun. Like a bunch of plant tokens. Insidious Roots looks cool. I like the Blink deck. But mainly, I don't have any experience in Standard, so I don't know what's good. This hand looks great. Even better. As much as I would like to play my Guidelight Optimizer, I think I just need to kill this Bulwark Ox. Do I? You know what? I don't think I do. I'm not sure that I do. I have a way to bounce it. I also have the Road Rage. So even if my opponent plays a creature, at least they're tapping it down to allow me to get in more damage. Yeah, I mean, I was wrong. Cloudspire Captain next? Wow. I need to be able to do these things in the same turn. Alright, well, let's at least make it awkward for him with this Howler's Heavy and the potential Road Rage. Wow. Alright, I'll pay this cycling ability. We'll give that -3, -0. Just Keep our opponent from gaining life. Alright, now Roadside Rage bounces the Cloudspire Captain. Potentially. We might just give it Hexproof. He might just give it Hexproof, blow me out, instead of my Roadside Blowout actually doing anything. Excellent, 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 excellent. Alright, so now... Drawn to a land, yep. And then smash. Next turn I have this Draconautics Engineer. I don't think it's time to play this Draconautics Engineer. Let's get our opponent down to 2. That life gain's quite relevant. Your opponent's trying to figure out how they can double spell. I don't think they can. They needed Needed a land that came into play untapped in order to play their Cloud Spire Captain and use Scrap Compactor. So I guess they just play the Assailant. See, I do have this Broadside Barrage. I should probably just use it to kill the Lotus Guard Disciple. We'll see what our opponent comes up with here. The Draconautics Engineer can just make a 4/4. Well, I mean... Well, now I could trip up that token. Might as well. Since our opponent did that before. Yeah, anyway. Now Draconautics Engineer seems like a fine play. So our opponent is low enough. And it doesn't give it self-haste. I guess I could just keep it simple. Let's see. This is more fun, though. Let's make a 4/4. Let's give everything haste. And attack. Good game. Good game, mana. All right. Is it? This deck is fun. Lots of cheap interaction. 4-1. Keep it moving. See how many wins we can get with the blue-red deck. We have so many 4-drops in this deck, it's hilarious. 10 4-drops in this deck. At least 4 of them are there, mainly to be cyclers, but still, that's a lot of 4-drops no matter how you spin it. This looks like a great hand to be on the draw with. A 1-drop to kill their 2-drop, a 2-drop to take care of their 3-drop. I'm just going to go ahead and kill that. Excellent counter. Transmage gets our Ironclad. The only thing in there since Harrier's in our hand. Damn. All right, I guess let's make a 6-3. Yeah, I mean, since our opponent's going to be putting a bunch of lands on the board, having this 2/2 Death Toucher, the 6/3 actually pairs up well against that flying Death Toucher. That's an awesome curve. Oh wow, he's got a way to destroy the Ironclad now. Powerful. Scrap Compactor is going to kill our Ironclad, and honestly, that's okay. There's Tyrion, the world tyrant. Yeah. Can't really attack into that Sky Seeker Serpent. Oh, that's 7 damage. That is not going to do the trick, is it? Is there no secret lair for Aetherdrift? I feel like there's been secret lairs coming out of my ears. I certainly haven't purchased any in a while, but I feel like I get emails about secret lairs all the time. What kind of secret lair would you want for Aetherdrift? What kind of throwback cards would you want with new Aetherdrifty treatment? Initial D ones. Initialed ones? Like, is that supposed to be one word? Maybe he'll take this bait. The Sky Seeker Serpent. We are up against blue, so I imagine our opponent has some sort of action for us, but... Oh, Initial D is the name of an anime. I see. I am not familiar. In general, with any animes. But I hear they're cool. My friend got me some manga, Rooster Fighter. So there's a foray into the anime world, I suppose. But there have been some really cool anime arts in these Magic sets. I've been impressed so far. I don't like the fact that my opponent probably has a bounce off in their hand. Is Initial D one of your favorites? Or is it just specifically racy themed? No bounce off. Nice. Tyrion is enormous. I'll give him that. Seems like a missed opportunity. It's one of the biggest racing animes out there. See if we can take out this snake dinosaur ooze. It's a dinosaur ooze, not a snake. Just oozosaur. I'll put that token on top. Huh. Writing Mako's kind of weird here, isn't it? You know, I think I might just start cycling things and see what comes up. Nice, nice. Super good. Sweet, dope. Dope, 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 dope. More lands. I guess I should expect a couple more lands, shouldn't I? Draw a card, discard a card twice. Pretty good, opponent. I think I might just take it. No, I should probably activate this. Nice. Not nice. And our opponent's just ripping threats to our top deck lands. Wish I still had my Marauding Mako. But it would only just be getting slightly larger here. Ugh. Wax and Shape Thief looks really bad here after losing our Draconautics Engineer. That sucks. I think our Spike Shell here is gone too. Yeah, there's really nothing to copy for Wax and Shape Thief anymore. Maybe another Nimble Thopterist? Oh, sweet. Well, look at that. We got more lands. Just what we need. That's closer to what we needed. It's unfortunate it doesn't matter that much because our opponent has the Scrap Compactor to just kill the Nimble Thopterist, so we can't even copy it. And cards did not fall into place here for us. Too many lands. What time did we have a decision that we could have done things any differently? I could have crashed and burned the Sky Serpent that one turn just to start getting in with the 4/4. But I wouldn't have been able to get around his 2/4 with my flyers to finish it off. So, I don't know. That was shitty. Good game. Four and 2 after a disappointing loss. Good. Wax and Shape Thief does look pretty fucking bad, but I'd like to copy a Spike Shell Harrier with it. Well, that's not great. Ooh. I didn't see that coming. It's pretty nice. Sky Serpent Seeker is such a strong card. You don't kill it, it just ramps you up to 6 mana. Oh, there we go. That explains it. Well, I suppose we'll just bounce it. Play another Marauding Mako. Attack! Does our opponent have a mount run over, I wonder? I don't think they do. Yeah, we're going off here. Boom, 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 boom. It's quite a combo. Quite a combo. Good game, Doug. Got him. Look at all those one drops. Red decks are good when you play lots of one drops. I mean, specifically, I only want to be playing the cycling deck when I have this card. There's also that 2-drop, but I definitely want Marauding Mako more than the 2-drop. Alright, that was awesome. 5 and 2 with Is It? Is it? Is it good enough? 5 wins. We like 5 wins. That's positive. We went positive with Is It? I'm in. See if we can get a trophy or crash and burn fatally. We're gonna have fun with it either way. Oh yeah. Let's get that shark out there. Nice top deck. We needed that. Needed a land. Our opponent has spin out mana, so I'm just going to play the Nimblethopterist. Keep the Ironclad in our hand. It does have more value in our hand than the Thopterist does. It would be nice to get the 6 power on the board sooner than later. Make our opponent use spin out on our Nimblethopterist instead. Or the Skystreak Engineer. Yeah, there we go. Read like a book. Oof. Alright, I'm just going to play this. What does that even do? Good game, Cakewalk. Talk about a cakewalk. All right, one more game. Let's see if we can break into the top 20 with this one. We're 6-2 with our Is It deck. And let's take a look at it before the last game. Is there anything we want to change? Nah. I mean, Adrenaline Jockey might be pretty good in here. Wax and Shape Thief is bad, as far as I can tell. It's probably good in a green-blue deck when you're copying 6/6s that gain you life. Now we got to top deck that Mako. Get around that intimidation tactics. They probably get rid of our... Yeah. That's what I was going to say. Talk about a roadside blowout. Yeah. Guess I should have cycled that Ironclad. Well, this will at least stop the 1/1s from multiplying. Rhodesian Space Program. I do like that name. I do like it. We'll block a goblin. We will hopefully draw land. Oof. We've been bobbled. Ouch. Big ouch. That hurts. I guess there just aren't any more lands in our deck. What the fuck? 10 spells to 2 lands? Give me a break. Maximum speed, and that thing has haste too. Brutal. Must be nice. Okay, I guess I'll just continue to not draw any lands. I don't think it really matters anymore. Yeah, that's a shitty way to end a run. Just get completely land screwed after keeping a decent hand. Oof. We got our third land after our 12th spell. Oof. What can you do? What can you do? We had all the answers to how squad heavy and what our opponent's doing too, but definitely does not matter. You ready for this comeback? Oh, jeez. All right. Well, that's one way to end a run. That's magic. Good old land screw. We all experience it, even in the top 50. Sometimes Shuffler says, fuck you. But that was fun. Good games. We went 6-3 with Is It. First picking a Grease Wrench Goblin. Waxen Shape Thief is bad. I have done the research for you, so you don't have to. This deck was pretty good. Crash and Burn's a little expensive. It's definitely not a card I'm going to consider like, ooh, red's open. It's the card you're just happy to play if you're in red. I liked the Sky Streak Engineers. The Marauding Mako strategy was quite good. Now, for this cycling deck to work, I definitely needed several uncommons. And like 3 uncommon 1-drops for it to be quite good. Draconautics Engineer was an absolute bomb. Deck was fun. 6-3. Thanks for watching. What time is it? Do we have time for another draft? I don't think we do. But that was fun. I'm Kevin. I appreciate you being here. That was some Aetherdrift draft. We ended up at rank 40 by the end. And I'll be back to play some more tomorrow morning. Happy Thursday. Happy Aetherdrift. Thanks for being here. Peace.